Alright, let's go down to the last three questions and we'll be finished this review. Number 15. Given us the equation of L1, y equals 1/2 x, and we need to draw and label this line. Well, you might notice that this line y equals 1/2 x doesn't have a y-intercept. That means that its y-intercept is 0. And so we know that we're going through 0, and we know that every time that we rise by 1, we will run forward by 2. So rise by 1, run by 2. 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 And we'll end up drawing a line that goes through these points. It would be better if I used a ruler, and they want us to label it L1. Line L2 has got the same gradient. Well, that must mean that it's also got a gradient of 1/2, but it crosses the y-axis at 3. So, what is the geometric relationship? Well, if they have the same gradient, they must be parallel lines. We need to write down the equation of L2. Well, we know that it can have the form mx plus b, and if the gradient's the same, then it's 1/2, and if it's going through a y-intercept of 3, well then we've got, that's our equation for line L2. There it is, y equals 1/2 x plus 3. And in part D, we need to draw this line. So we've already started at our y-intercept of 3. Same slope, right? So rise 1, run 2. Rise 1, run 2. Rise 1, run 2. Rise 1, run 2. Draw a line through here. You can see that they're parallel lines, and let's label it L2 so we can tell the difference between their two parallel lines. Number 16. We've got the points P, Q, and M, where M is the midpoint. First, we need to write down the equation of the line PQ. To find the equation of a line, you need both a point, which we have. We got, in fact, 2 points, but we also need the slope. So let's find the slope. It's the difference in the y values divided by the difference in the x values. It's going to be 2 over -2, which equals -1. So y equals mx plus b. We can substitute in our known slope of -1. Let's substitute in... Actually, this is a case where I don't need to substitute in my points because my y-intercept has been given to me right there. So -1x plus 2 is my equation of line PQ. Part B, we need to write down the equation of a line that passes through M and is perpendicular to the line PQ. Well, you can see that your slope of PQ is -1. What's the negative reciprocal of -1? If you're a little stuck on that, write it as a fraction, -1 over 1. You find out then that the negative reciprocal is positive 1 over 1, which equals 1. So there's our new slope, and we know that it passes through M, the midpoint. Let's find that midpoint. We know that it's going to be the average of the x-coordinates and the average of the y-coordinates. And so the coordinates of M are 1, 1. So we now have to find the equation of the line. Let's put it in y equals mx plus b form. We know that this perpendicular line has got a slope of 1, so 1. And let's substitute in our known point of 1, 1. So when y is 1, x is 1. And we'll quickly discover that b is equal to 0. And therefore, your equation of the line, y equals mx plus b. And we can simplify this and just write it as y equals x. And the last question on the review is number 17. Here's a diagram of a line L. We need to find its equation. Well, we can see that its y-intercept is 0, so b is equal to 0. Let's see if we can figure out its slope. Every time that we go up by 2 units, we have gone forward by 1 unit. It's important not to look only at the boxes, but also at what each notch in the vertical and horizontal directions represent. So to get to the next point, I had to rise 2 and run 1. Rise 2 and run 1. Rise over run. And we can see that our slope is 2. So y equals mx plus b, and so simply y equals 2x is the equation of line L. Part B, the line N is parallel to L. Well, parallel means that its slope is going to be the same as the slope of L. So M is equal to 2, and it passes through the point 0, 8. Hey, look, it gave us the y-intercept. And so the equation of the line y equals mx, we know that the slope is still 2 because it's parallel, plus b, where b is the y-intercept, and we can see the y-intercept is right there, plus 8. The line n crosses the horizontal axis at the point P. Crosses the horizontal axis. Imagine crossing the horizontal x-axis. That's right there, right? We're talking about finding an x-intercept. And so we know, then, that at an x-intercept, our value of y is equal to 0. So let's substitute y to be 0 and solve for x. And so if I bring my 8 to the other side, it becomes a negative 8. This shows us that x is negative 4, and so the coordinates of point P then, an x value of negative 4 and a y value of 0. And we're finished the review.